50 Shades of Shade. Hashtag Puppy drama is still in the works, and we celebrate someone's 50th birthday. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the after show here at AfterBuzz TV. I am joined by the lovely Cynthia tonight.
Cynthia Nicole. Hello, everyone.
Hey guys, Thomas will be here next week as well as with Amanda.
Yes.
So just stay tuned for that because next week we're all going to be here. Tonight's episode, I have to say, gosh, we continue on with this Puppygate drama. I am so lost. I don't even know where to start. There was a lot that happened. Not much progress made, but I feel like maybe towards the end there was some accountability taken, right? But before we get to that juicy part, let's start off by talking about this JMG magazine shoot with Dorit and Erica. What do you think about their friendship this season?
I'm actually really liking it. I loved how Erica was there to support, which she always does that for her friends, I've noticed. Yes. And I love how she was like, work it, confidence. Like, that's the kind of friends that at least I want to see on TV. Yeah. And I love that friendship. I want to see that continue on. What do you think?
I think I like Erica as a whole, she can vibe and she can give you that push and that enthusiasm that you need. So I really enjoy seeing that. I feel like Dorit, like this whole shoot with Beverly Beach, I don't know, it's kind of like the same. I feel like I see the same swimsuits. It's not weird, something very different. I kind of
forgot, to be honest, I forgot about her line.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally was talked about last season. I had already forgot about it. But I have to say that neon green bathing suit was on fire.
You see that neon green bathing suit everywhere. Like Fashion Nova even.
Forever 21.
Forever 21.
$12.90.
Exactly. And it's so much cheaper than,
I think her bathing
Beverly
suits
Beach.
are like about
They're about $100.
Yeah.
I think $100.
Maybe more.
I checked last season, but
yes.
I haven't checked yet.
Yeah, they were cute though.
Yeah, they were cute. But I do have to say that I do like the whole chemistry between both of them and their friendship. And I like the fact that this is a side of Erica where she just gets to be free and in her element. And she's like, if you don't want to hear my opinion, just don't invite me, because she's so straightforward.
Yeah.
Another thing too that happened while they were together was the fact that Dorit mentioned to Erica the whole situation about the text message, the proof that was exchanged between between Lisa, LVP, and John Blizzard and Teddi, that whole situation. So Erica, right, she was like, you know what? You're coming up with these receipts. And she's questioning, what's her name? Erica. Sorry, she's questioning Dorit about it. So this whole interaction, I feel like it's definitely leading on to something, which we get to see later on.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, we have Denise and LVP. And they have this whole interaction with both of them.
Yes, which was really nice to see that. I really enjoyed her coming to visit her swans in her house. And it was nice to see her daughters interact too. It was, I don't know, I feel like Lisa was very warm and kind, but I do feel that she does that to every single newbie. What do you think?
Yeah. I wanted to see more of Denise, which we got a lot more this episode. But I love her. I love her interaction with LVP. And I love the fact that she said that until, LVP has been so nice to her and that she's making her own judgment, right? She's like, she's like, LVP has been so nice to me. I'm actually going to give her a shot because she hasn't done nothing wrong with me. So I think that was very honest and truthful of Denise.
Yes, but what will happen, ladies and gentlemen, when she does something wrong? Is it going to be the same way?
I want to see the wrath of Denise.
Yeah.
I want to see her totally flip out and see yes. I want to see her, because right now it's her first season. She's kind of getting her feet wet. She's seeing the interaction with all the girls. I wonder if she's just going to kind of be a little bit, I don't know, forgiving, or if she's going to be like Erica and call her out and say, call whoever does something to her out. you know?
I don't know. I just feel like she's just very like meek right now, just soft. Like there's no like kitty cat claws yet. You know, that's what I'm waiting for. But I don't think it's in her yet.
And even LVP, she says how Denise is very soft and she's very motherly. I love seeing the side of her as a mother too. I think she's doing such an amazing job.
Yes.
You guys, we also have our live chat up. So if you want to chime in into the conversation, please join in. Let us know that you're chiming into the conversation.
Yes.
Right? You have some exciting news, some stuff to share with us.
Yes, I do. Okay, so did you guys know that we are the ESPN of TV talk? So make sure to continue to watch us, give us a thumbs up, follow us on iTunes and all of our social media. Leave us a comment because I love reading the positive, the negatives, the hugs, the kisses. I love it all. So make sure to comment, and thank you for all of the support that you guys show us each and every day. We love you all.
Yes, we do. And we also, we chime into the conversation too. So at the end of the show, we definitely do give out our Twitter handle, our Instagram, so you guys can continue on conversation because we're so into this and into this drama. I feel like I need a map of what's going on. So you guys are definitely keeping us on check and on point with the facts. I'll be sharing as well later on. We have a news section and we have some very interesting stuff to share with you all. But yeah, so let's move on and talk about the nitty gritty. So Teddi sees her therapist. I don't think we've ever seen her therapist before, right?
No, I literally thought it was a friend hiking with her. I was like, who is that lady? She looks so good. Like just talking, like, cruising on in that hike, looking good, both of them. And I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, once they sat down, we got the full story. Now, we have to say that this is definitely Teddi's side of the story. She told her therapist, which her name is Val, she said that the original story that Teddi was told was that the dog was in a kill shelter, that the dog was in a kill shelter, locked the dog in her basement, which we're talking about Dorit, locked the dog in her basement, and hadn't seen the light of day in months. This is a really heavy accusation. Like, imagine someone saying that to somebody else, especially knowing how passionate, everybody is and Teddi is about this dog and how they're all so connected to the situation. That to me would
sound like animal cruelty.
Yeah.
That's what it would sound like.
Like, it's just wrong. The fact that, Teddi was told the situation and the fact that she says that she was owning up to it. Do you really feel like Teddi has owned up to her part in this whole scandal?
Yes, I feel like she has, but I wish she would have done it from the beginning. And I don't want to put all the blame on Teddi because I think Dorit is to blame also for this, because this wouldn't have happened if it didn't start from Miss Lucy.
Yes.
It's not. And that's the thing, like, also I wanted to bring up, because I feel like this is really important. I saw when Teddi was crying to her therapist, and I saw that she was like self-punishing herself and saying, like, she was like talking about in the conversation how, she was trying to, tell the truth, to her therapist. But I don't understand why us as women, I don't know if anybody else does this or if you've seen anybody that does this. They self-punish themselves. Like, okay, if you get in a fight with your friend, you're like, what did I do wrong? I'm blaming myself. I did this wrong. But then you're putting all of that energy onto yourself instead of Teddi. What she should have done is had a conversation with Dorit, Lisa, and hashed it out between all of them instead of self-punishing themselves and having like all this like drama and gossip within.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I saw her talking and her crying, I wanted to tell Teddi that it's going to be okay. Like everything is to build yourself up. She's an accountability coach. She needs to build herself up. Even when things get tough and people are attacking you, don't put yourself down. Because I hear this all the time with ladies, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not confident in this. Even I do it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think as ladies, we need to start lifting ourselves up, lift each other up. This is something that I have been wanting to talk about. I'm sorry, but I have to talk about this. And I am so proud of Teddi having that conversation with her therapist, because you don't really see that a lot on TV. Like the true opening up. And I saw when she was crying, I felt like those were genuine tears from her. I don't know what you think. Maybe it could be different.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, and I do get that we should stop punishing ourselves and stop being so heavy towards the mistakes that we make.
Yes.
But at the same time, we have a choice in the very beginning. Teddi had a choice. She could have easily said, no, I don't want to partake in this, Lisa. She could have easily gone to Lisa and said, hey, so-and-so, John, everybody else from Vanderpump Dogs is trying to bring me into this drama. I don't want to participate, because at the end of the day, you are hurting someone. Dorit was like, it was, first off, I agree. It was wrong for Dorit to even think about giving this dog away. Like, it's the second dog. Like, the way that everything was handled, I feel like Teddi should have just been straight up and honest with LVP since the very beginning.
But I don't understand why are they in on this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are they having these text messages? Why, like in the scenes, they, they're going to uncover the truth about what happened. Like, why are you doing that? Like, why don't, you just go and talk to Dorit. If you have an issue and find out some, juicy news, why don't you talk to the person that it happened to? Like, ask her, what happened to your kids? Why did the dog do that?
Because this was according to Teddi, this was an orchestrated plan by LVP. And she participated in this plan.
Exactly. So now I don't know who to believe.
Yeah, so then there's two sides of the story, which is LVP side, and of course there's Teddi's side. And so Teddi is trying to confront MVP and saying, hey, you put me up to this. Why did you do this? But Teddi had fault in it as well. And now she's trying to go back and say, you know what? It was wrong. I'm sorry. I get it. She took accountability for her actions. It wasn't wrong if that is true for LVP to put someone in that situation.
What does the audience think? What do you guys think? It's a juicy topic.
Well, now we're starting to peel back layers because, last episode we were confused as well. We're like, well, who should we believe? Like, what's going on? But now we get to see this whole side of Teddi admitting to the truth. And it's just, I wish she would have done this since the very beginning. Like, I don't know. It's just, let us know what you think,
But see, why would you want to hurt Dorit? Like, is it because of what happened? Like, why would you do that? I don't understand. I don't.
Sometimes I think that too, even for like general friendships, it's like, why would someone dig so deep into hurting someone else when you yourself wouldn't do it? And that's the same thing with Teddi. It's like, why would you commit? If this was an orchestrated plan by LVP, why would you say yes? Is it to give you more airtime? Is it because you want the drama? Is it because you want to get close to LVP? It's like, if you're going to be front and honest, just say it.
But now she's probably way far from Vanderpump.
Yeah, but we're going to dig more into that. But that therapist talk, I think was valuable. I wish the therapist was in on this whole situation and could have given some guidance to Teddi on what to do.
Because, we're not all perfect. We all make mistakes. So that's okay. Yeah. But just own up to it from the beginning. If you're scared, just be like, you know what? I'm afraid. I don't know how to tell you the truth. But do it one-on-one. Call, text.
Say something.
Right?
Okay, so let's jump into this whole conversation that we have with Denise's fiance, Aaron. Oh my gosh, Kyle and LVP. Can I just say, when he walked in and he's like, hey, ladies, I was like, wow, it is hot in here. I was just like, wowza. Like, this guy, he comes in and then we get the admission, right? The reveal.
Black t-shirt. He had on skin tight, probably.
Oh,
jeans,
you were really checking him out.
Nice, clean cut hair, dark hair, handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Hello.
Exactly. When you walked out, I was like, wow. And then, right, Denise says, oh, well, he has a big D. Cha-ching. She starts talking about it, and she starts
Oh, wow.
She starts talking about it and reiterating the same situation, and LVP says, never tell any other woman that your man has a big D. Right? What do we think? No. Yes. No. I think I would.
Really?
I would, yeah, I'd be like, so what? If it's just amongst my friends, yes, we talk about everything. But if it's just complete strangers, I'm not going to go out and talk about it and say, what's good.
I'm sorry, I don't trust nobody. I'm going to keep that inside all for me. I'm sorry, I can't.
But Denise this is a different side of her. It's like she just kept on bringing it up, and it's just like, when is this going to end? It kind of got a little uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I wonder how he felt, though, because he was kind of quiet.
Oh, because he knew it was a truth.
Yeah. When they're quiet, that's true.
But it was crazy because Denise was on Watch What Happens Live a few weeks ago, and she also brought that up. She's like, yeah, my husband has he's well endowed, and everybody, it's kind of like this big shocker. But I feel like we're going to get to see a little bit, not see it, but we will get to find out a little bit more about their whole relationship as they're getting married.
Do you feel like they have a very Orange County kind of vibe, or do you feel they're more for like Beverly Hills? What do you think?
That's a good one because I'm on the after show for Orange County.
Yeah.
And I think her laid-back personality is a side of Beverly Hills that I like.
Yes.
I love the glitz and the glam and everybody getting dressed up and Erica and just every LVP, all those jewels.
Yeah.
But then again, she kind of gives me those like Malibu vibes where it's all, and I think she lives in Malibu, right?
Yeah.
It's all laid back, easy peasy, the sun. It's like a different side.
Yeah.
I don't think so much OC, because those ladies are...
That's a good show, too.
Those ladies are something else. One thing that I really enjoyed during their whole interaction was LVP and Kyle and how they were having fun and they were laughing. I definitely want to see more. Like, that's a side. I was laughing. I was enjoying as I was watching that. I forgot about the whole Puppygate scandal. Yeah. Right? Don't we want to see them have that interaction?
Yes.
But who knows? Who knows what things, how things have gone prevailed. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into Camille's 50th birthday. But before we do, Lisa has a chat with Camille, right? And this whole situation where Camille says, I don't get the best vibe from Dorit. What do you think about this whole situation?
I just think it's from that when they had that dinner at the table last season. I don't think it ran well with her, and I don't think she's gonna vibe with her unless maybe they hang out, but I don't think so. And that's how she feels. So
it's very two-faced. It's like, Camille, you can't just talk all this mess and make amends and peace and bring up certain situations.
And bring her to your birthday, or invite her
and then say, oh my God, you look so great. You look so stunning. Like, be a total fake to her face. Like, what does that show about your character? And I love Camille. I think she has a very soft side to her. And she's been through a lot. Mm-hmm. But I just want to see her be nice. And I don't like this catty side of hers.
Really? I actually like it.
You do?
Yeah, because I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is what Dorit needs. A little Camille in her life.
I just don't like that I like the fact that she can be on one side and she can be on somebody else's side. Like, she's just very neutral. I like her better as neutral, not taking sides.
I think they're more of like the drinks kind of friend, like that social out there, like having fun.
Oh.
But if it's like one-on-one, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, in Camille's 50th, Camille, as soon as the ladies arrive, Camille brings up the Bahamas and the drama. And it's like Camille is already stirring the pot. She's like, it's my birthday, but I want to stir the pot. And the whole situation, right, where as soon as like Teddi walks in, and then we get to see Dorit and their whole interaction and how everything is taken outside. Do you think Erica in reality has Teddi's back? Because Erica she was defending Teddi when this whole conversation with Dorit was taking place, when it was just the three of them in the beginning.
I actually really feel that Erica has those ladies back until they do something to her, then it won't work, right? But I actually truly feel that she's taken in Teddi. Like, she has brought her in as her friend, and I truly feel like it's genuine, at least what I see in front of the cameras. So I truly feel that.
I don't think it's genuine.
Really?
Yes,
Why do you think
I don't.
that?
Because Erica even mentioned it to Dorit, and she said, you can't trust anyone. Like, you really, really can't trust anyone. You just have to trust yourself. But I just don't see how, I don't know. I think something is brewing. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like Erica's approach, to Teddi it's kind of a little bit orchestrated. Like,
you can still trust yourself, and you can learn to like trust other people. Like, it doesn't mean you have to go and like listen to them.
In this group of girls, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, so far I'm like Denise Richards. I like her. I feel like that's like honest, like vibes, like good vibes.
Yeah. I do as well. I think she's a great addition to the show. But I don't know. We'll get to see how Erica and Teddi's relationship develops, because if Teddi tries stirring up any drama with Erica, like we already know, Erica will shut it down.
Yeah, real quick.
So then we jump into the whole Lisa and John Blizzard as well, like we were talking about. And this whole accountability that takes place. So basically, Dorit has accepted Teddi's apology. Do you think it was too soon for her to accept her apology?
No, I think it was the perfect timing. At a party, it kind of, they went outside. They didn't do it inside, so they went outside. That was good. And I think that I'm happy that Dorit did. Now, I want to see what happens in the next episode, because she has these patterns that she'll say, I forgive you. I love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next episode, she's like, wow, did you see when she apologized? Like, she just, it's like two-faced. So I want to wait until the next episode to see if she talks about her. If she doesn't, then that means that I will take her side.
I don't know. I think it was a little too soon. You could you could see it in Dorit was like really into the whole conversation, but you could definitely see it in Teddi's face how genuine she was, but the shade that she was giving to LVP.
Yes.
She's like, why? Because I didn't orchestrate your plan.
But didn't it look like she wanted to cry too?
She was crying the entire time.
I felt like her eyeshadow was gonna like all tear up and go.
Her eyes were red.
Yeah.
Her eyes were red.
I was scared for her. They were like all, she was in the middle and they were all around her. I was scared for her. Like, what were they?
Now she knows what it feels like to take accountability for her actions.
Yes.
Because that was a pretty big deal. And I had never seen her act that way. I feel like she's always getting attacked, but to see her and ask for forgiveness, I guess we have to give her credit.
In front of everybody, and then when Lisa walks in, dun, 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 and it's all quiet.
Did you see Lisa with her gift? It was a Chanel gift that she was giving Camille. It was like a small little Chanel wrapped gift. You didn't see it?
When she came out of the car.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I wonder what was in that bag. What's in that, little gift?
Shouldn't it be bigger? Because it's Beverly Hills and it's...
I don't know, you guys. Let us know what do you think was in that bag. But definitely let us know what you thought about this whole situation with Camille, because I feel like a lot happened and a lot is going to take place and trickle down into the next episode. In our live chat, we had TS says, Teddi can't claim now that she is taking accountability when she only did because she was caught. That's true. She was caught. Hashtag truth talk. She did get caught, and she's definitely not very much liking this whole situation, and so that's why we get to see this all. So what do you think? Are you team Teddi or team LVP, or is it too soon?
Too soon.
You don't want to say no.
It's hashtag Team Lucy. That's all I have to say.
Team Lucy, Juicy, Apple Juicy.
Yes. Good one.
I feel like we should just name the Real Housewives Team Lucy, Lucy, Juicy, Apple Juicy, because it's more about the dog than it is about anybody else on the show. But yes, I think honestly that I'm still, the fact that Teddi was able to take accountability for her stuff. Yeah, okay, that's great. But I feel like next episode more will be revealed.
Yeah.
And I won't have an honest side to take until next episode maybe. Because we see Dorit and she's saying how there's more to the story that we don't know yet.
Yeah.
And the ladies have been on other social media blogs and they've been saying their side of the story. We shall continue this conversation. As always, we love it when you guys chime in. I do want to give a few shout outs to people who have been chiming in and joining the conversation on YouTube. We have Colleen saying Erica Jane and Teddi's friendship is so fake, and the only way Erica currently has a storyline. She told Teddi not to trust anyone, so you can't build a friendship on that concept. See, that's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
Renato says the only mistake LVP did was not attack Dorit over the nasty things she did and then wasted her time defending herself against a woman that wants to see her fail. Dorit wants to take the blame out of her. Teddi wants to hide the hand that throws the stone. Miss Cat's Life on YouTube says, last season and this season was boring. Dorit was wrong. Move on. So many people are saying, too, that they're over this whole Puppygate scandal. I'm over it. Right? Are you over it?
If you have to read something that says puppy, I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done.
I love puppies, but...
This whole scandal needs to... I want to know where the dog's at now.
I know.
Can we get an update, anybody? Lucy Juicy, Apple Juicy. Also, we get Holly Burnett saying, I'm confused. Dorit is wrong. She wanted the dog gate hushed up. However, I'm starting to believe something not right with Lisa. And then Brett says, when LVP called Dorit to ask who took the dog, Dorit did not know. We have a lot of people as well. Like, everybody just keeps commenting. Lizzie
That's
D.
wonderful.
Great to thank you for the shout out. She also says, definitely an orchestrated move by LVP. I was actually shocked she didn't fire him on the spot. So now I know something's up with her. That's very true. Lisa could have easily fired. If you watch Vanderpump Rules, like, Lisa is quick to throw people out.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move into our news section.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Okay, let's see. Do you want to start with yours?
Actually, you.
Oh, okay. So St. Patrick's Day was on Sunday, and Lady Gaga and Lisa Vanderpump had a girls' night out at Pump and Tom Tom. Looks like the ladies celebrated at both restaurants. According to Entertainment Tonight, the pair arrived for dinner at Lisa's Pump restaurant in West Hollywood, and they reportedly hung out in the corner nook close to the bar around 11 p.m. An insider says they even did some guest DJing together. Wow. They were both sipping drinks and dancing. They were quite the duo. And someone on Page 6 also reported that the pair took turns playing music. Lisa also tweeted out saying, ha, so much fun at Lady Gaga, #pump, #TomTom, #naughty children, #no press. I would definitely love to be a fly on that wall.
But they've been friends for a long time, right?
They have. Yeah. Their connection with the LGBTQ community, they always work together for that, and it's great. I wish this was recorded somewhere, because I imagine both of them being drunk and having so much fun.
What was there, Kyle in the limo with?
Yes. Everybody's signature is just throwing your legs up in the air, spreading them. It's just, can we get a different move?
Yes.
Also, we have a different story. Lisa talks about filming a new spin-off. Plus, she's still deciding on whether she will return to and make an appearance at the reunion. She reviewed in an interview with The Times over the weekend that she quote unquote, we might have filmed quite a lot of stuff to maybe produce a pilot, she teased to Daily Mail. So she's been filming something with her with Vanderpump Dogs, so there could be a Vanderpump Dogs spinoff in the works.
Oh, okay.
#Puppygate scandal continues.
Yes.
And then secondly, last week we were questioning whether Teddi's brother still works at TomTom. Well, it turns out that he does not work at TomTom. This is actually a photo of her brother, and this was last year in July, and this is a picture.
Is her brother on the left or the right?
No, the left, because that's Teddi's husband.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. I have to put on my glasses.
That's Teddi's husband. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
They caught up with Teddi and they asked her if her brother's still working at TomTom. And she says, quote unquote, he doesn't work there still, but that's completely separate. Teddi said, and noting that whatever's been going on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is between her and Lisa and doesn't have anything to do with her boyfriend's job. Quote, he got a job working like an office job and he couldn't do both. He was like, the hours were too crazy to work day and night. So he took the office job as opposed to staying at TomTom.
Wow.
I would have stayed at TomTom.
But if the hours are long?
I mean, you know.
That 9 to 5, I don't know.
Working yeah, no.
9 to 5.
Oh, yes. That was all my news on my section. What about you?
Oh, dun, da, da, da.
Oh, you have some juicy stuff.
Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know Lisa Rinna versus Lisa Vanderpump. Okay. So I was reading this article on people.com and it's talking about
Talks about Lisa, right?
Yes. Okay. So this is a quote. Excuse me. I just had to take a pause because it's really
girl.
juicy. Okay. We were working our asses off. She did half of a season, Rinna said. So she shot a whole season of Vanderpump. Now, this article is talking about her brother's death and how she took a leave of absence. So she was wondering why she did all of that and stopped doing the show to take that break, right?
Right.
But she's like, to not show up for work and to not contact any of us for 2.5 months.
Wow.
So she was saying that she was really disappointed and that she's got 400 employees, Rinna, right? And if one of her employees did that, take a leave of absence without telling anybody, that they would be fired.
Right.
So she understands that, you know, for herself, she has 2 teenage daughters.
Okay.
And that she doesn't care what's going on. And at work, that she shouldn't do that. You need to be professional. And that she also wished that Vanderpump had said that she was struggling to move on from her brother's death. And that everybody's grieving process is different. And that she's also saying that, you know, she's in pain and suffering, but that you need to tell people or text them or call them that I'm in pain and I'm suffering and I need to take a medical leave of absence.
So basically Rinna is upset that LVP just totally abandoned the group for 2.5 months.
Yes.
And that LVP should have been straight up and honest and said that she was grieving. But everybody goes through grieving stages, so like everybody just reacts so differently.
That she also said that she was disappointed she didn't reach out to her or to anybody else.
At
least in the
LVP?
article says that. Yeah. But you know, when you're grieving, nobody has a place to tell you how you're going to handle things. That's your grievance. And she had every right to do what she did. That's her grievance.
Yeah.
No one else has a right. But, you know, she's coming from that. That's her point of view. So I don't know whose side to take.
I think Rinna's trying to be the only Lisa on Real Housewives of Beverly
Beverly
Hills,
Hills.
right?
Who do you guys choose? Lisa Rinna or Lisa Vanderpump?
Dun, dun, dun. We have Give Me Shelter saying, I think this is old. You guys, we probably read that before. But anyways, we're reading it again because it's more
really,
relevant.
No, it's really interesting.
Yes, it is. Everything that we read, you know, all these articles that are coming out, we all up to date them from 1 week, and there's so much drama that we definitely do try our best to consolidate everything and give you guys all the information. Let's jump into predictions real quick.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
What do you predict?
I have to say, I want to see what Dorit has. Is it a text message? Is it an email? Is it something that's going to be breaking news towards Dorit versus Lisa Vanderpump? That's what my prediction is. What is yours?
I don't even know. I don't even think I have a prediction because I don't really have anything else that everything, this whole Puppygate scandal is so played out. I'm tired. Barely in episode 6. Every episode has been about this puppy. I'm ready to see Denise's marriage, right?
Yes.
Her wedding, how she was able to pull this off in a week. And I need something new. I need fun. I need light. I need happiness. I don't need this whole puppy thing to take over. Yes, I love the drama because that's why I watch the show, for the drama. But let's try something different, right? I can't really predict what's coming next, but I feel like I need it, you know?
Maybe a vacation?
Another trip. Oh gosh, another trip to the Bahamas. Anyways, we love that you guys have joined us today and joined our conversation. As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. That is it for our show tonight.
Yes.
We will definitely see you guys here next week with the whole gang joining us. Until then, Cynthia, you want to let everybody know where they can find you?
I love this whole girls rule tonight.
Yes!
Woo! You can follow me on Instagram at Cynthia Nicole 5.
Hey guys, I'm Mayte Creole. You can find me everywhere at This Is Mayte. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Join the conversation, and we will see you guys here next week. Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.